Hey Plant Fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is not my jungle, it is David's car. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. So, we are in the car right now because we are headed over to Bloomfield, Connecticut because, well, I need to go to Home Depot for a few things. But I figured, obviously, while we're there, we're gonna check out the plants. So we're gonna go to the Lowe's and the Home Depot in Bloomfield, Connecticut. The last time we were there was when we found those absolutely stunning marble pink princess. Before that, we found my ficus on sale. So like, I don't want to get my hopes up or anything, but the Bloomfield Home Depot has been showing up for us. Like, we have not been mad about it. And I don't know, maybe the Lowe's will have something good too. It's pretty hit or miss, and I do only go like every 2 weeks. So it just comes down to like actually catching them when they've got some fresh plants in stock. So yeah, let's go to the Lowe's first in Bloomfield and see what they have. Okay, Lowe's. Let's see what you got. Okay, fam. So we are at the Lowe's in Bloomfield, Connecticut, and just as soon as I walk in the door here, I saw this cute ZZ plant and this Hamalomena. These pots are $25.98. This is some sort of prayer plant I forget the name of, and then they did have these cute alocasia black velvet and some more prayer plants that I don't know the name of, but they're cute, in orbifolia over here to my right. And they have these really cute little rattlesnake calathea in these decorative pots for $13.98. I think these are really cute. Sorry, my cat's distracting me. What else is new? And then over here we have our live trends set up. Some more of this plant that I can't remember the name of. I think it's like a Burl Marks something or other. Anyway, they also have this cute pothos enjoy hanging out back here. They had a syndapsis in that pot as well. I think is like $15.98. Some hanging baskets up here. This is another pothos enjoy, I think, or pearls and jade. I'm not exactly sure. These larger pots here, girl, Struggle City, $26.98. This one has some syndapsis in it, and then these smaller ones are $16.98. And I think they're really cute. I'm not sure how you guys feel about them, but these ones I absolutely love. I think they're so stinking cute. This one's got a marble queen pothos in it. I absolutely love the color. I love the pot. I love the design. I love everything about it. So down here we have our bonsais, and this is where they keep a lot of their trending tropicals. It looks like they don't really have anything new. This is the Calathea Mosaica. Really interesting pattern on this one for sure. Some lemon meringue pothos. Looking less than exciting. I had to check and make sure it was even lemon meringue because there really isn't a ton of variegation on these. They had some Monstera Peru. These are all $19.98, by the way. This is the Trending Tropical collection from Costa Farms. They had some Amplyssimum Silver, and I was happy to see that they only have one Monstera Adansonii left. I'm hoping that means that most of them sold and that they didn't get thrown away, because this is where I pruned them all, in case you were wondering, since I caused so many problems with that video apparently. Yeah, people really did not like it, but I can promise you that the employees here don't have any problem with me pruning the plants. So anyway, some dogtail cactus. I just showed you some rabbit foot fern. These are $19.98 for these hanging baskets. Some Dracaena down here. Sad little fern. Nothing really like out of the ordinary. They have these Wick and Grow pots here for $15.98. This one's golden pothos. We have some sad ass Dieffenbachia over here. Like, that shouldn't even be on the shelf, honestly. And there's no clearance rack here, so hopefully those Adansonii were saved and didn't get thrown away, because there is no clearance rack. Anyway, Aglaonema over there. This one is another of the Enjoy in this cute pot for $15.98. I was right. Another Syndapsis. Very, very cute. Not mad about these at all. Just peeking back here to see what we might be missing, but it's pretty much the usual stuff. They also had this lemon meringue or whatever they're calling it for $13.98 from Urban Jungle. I think it's just Costa Farms that calls it lemon meringue. I think it's called like something lizard, if I'm not mistaken. In other places, I'm not exactly sure, but this pothos is absolutely stunning in this hanging basket. They had some cute little pink Syngoniums down here for $13.98. Some more sad looking ferns and stuff that honestly should be on a clearance rack. This whole store is basically a clearance rack right now, to be honest with you. Around the corner over here, we have the assorted foliage. Nothing really out of the ordinary. The usual suspects. They had some beautiful home decor, but we know that this is an Epischia. I know because you guys have told me. You're very helpful and I appreciate you. It is related to African violets. I also thought that this cute little Aurelia was nice with the variegation. Never mad about these. I just don't know anything about it. I've never had an Aurelia plant before, so I don't know what their needs are or if I have the right environment for it. So it's just not something that I feel like I need, but maybe it could go into one of the reptile enclosures. That's always an option as well. Some more not very exciting hanging baskets. They had these half-dead anthurium over here that again really should be on a clearance rack, which is a bummer. I was looking for one of the dark leaf ones, obviously, because if it was looking sad, I would have been like, hey, so yeah, this plant should be discounted. Since they don't have a clearance rack right now. I'm not sure if they've had one here before. I cannot recall. But check out this weirdo. I thought this little wavy cactus was really stinking cute. Of course, there was no name, which is not helpful at all. And I was very tempted to get it because look at it, it's wavy. It looks like it has curly hair, and I just really thought it was so stinking cute. But I was curious to see if there were any like better looking ones back here, and then I just like, you know, created a disaster. So we had to rescue this fairy castle cactus and pull this tray out to see. They did have another one of them in there. This one had 3, and I just think they're so weird. So if you know what the name of this cacti is, I would love to know in the comments below. Help a sister out. If I find like one big nice one somewhere at some point, I will probably get it, but I just wasn't really loving any of these. But it's on my radar because if you know me, you know I love a good cacti, especially a weirdo, one I've never seen before. And who can say no to a cactus that looks like it has curly hair? It looks like somebody like finger waved it, you know? Anyway, Rhaphidophora hayi over here for $20 from Costa Farms. They also had this lonely Geogenanthus ciliatus in a Wick and Grow container for $15.98. We had all of the ponytail palms over here in Wick and Grow containers. Some peace lilies also in Wick and Grow. I just don't think they know that the Wick and Grow only works if there's water in it. So yeah, somebody should probably sell them. There was somebody in here like working, so maybe, just maybe, he was eventually going to also water the plants. So just the regular succulents over here. This agave was really nice and blue, but nothing really super exciting or out of the ordinary. I was looking to see if there were any more curly hair cacti because these ones look like they're new. like they just got them in stock. So, but unfortunately they didn't have any. They did have these cute little Sansevieria Samurai though, which are always really adorable for $6.98. Never mad about that. Some succulent arrangements, and that is it for Lowe's. Wow, it's hot. It's hot outside. Anyway, so that was the Lowe's. Okay, wow. Why? That's so weird. If I start recording before the music comes on, it comes on. But if the music is on and I start recording, it shuts off. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, that was the Lowe's. It was a little disappointing. It looked like they were in there kind of clearing out. Maybe they're getting new stock soon. It was kind of empty. But, yeah, we're going to go over to the Home Depot and see what they have, and hopefully something good, because I need to get, I don't know if I mentioned it, I'm looking for like an umbrella tree or something along those lines for my gargoyle gecko Normie. I got him a new enclosure. I'm getting one for Daisy next, but I just wanted to see the size and how it fit before I ordered 2 at one time. So I was looking for some plants that I can throw in there for him to kind of fill it up, because the space is going to be really big and I don't want him to be stressed out going from a small space to a big space. So the more I can fill it with plants and stuff for him to climb on and hide in, the happier he's going to be. So that is our goal for today. We didn't find anything good at Lowe's, unfortunately, but hopefully the Home Depot can come through for us. So let's head over there. It's literally right next door. I'm just like trying to sit in the AC for a couple minutes before I go back out there. It's like still relatively early, but it's like just starting to get hot. And then it's supposed to be thunderstormy for the rest of the day. So let's go get it done so we can get home in the AC. Okay fam, so now we are at the Home Depot in Bloomfield, Connecticut, and it looks like they just got a whole new shipment in that they haven't even put out yet, so it's kind of a disaster in here. My brain is a little bit overwhelmed by everything, but we're gonna do our best to make sure that we don't miss anything good in here today. So they have their trending tropicals over here on this table, some begonia, some Monstera adansonii, Rhaphidophora tetrasperma back there behind it. Next to it, we have the ZZ Raven. It looks like some regular ZZs, this Aglaonema, this pink one here. These are all $20. We also have some Global Green. I'm just struggling to get by, honestly, because they put this like thing up for some reason over here, so don't mind me. They also had one Lonely White Knight with low variegation, but still looking really stinking cute. This is where I found the marble variegated Pink Princess. So, you know, you never know what you might find. Some Baltic Blue over here, but it is looking like they haven't restocked the trending tropicals just yet. But I do love this variegation. I think it's really pretty when it's just like that minty green on green. Nothing else really exciting down here. More Aglaonema. I'm going to attempt to make my way over to these really sad hanging baskets. Unfortunately, a lot of these are probably going to get thrown out for them to make room for the new stuff that they just got in. So, you know, that's a little bit depressing, but we do have some pothos, some really dried up Phoetonias, lots of ferns. This Syndapsis wasn't looking terrible. These are $12.98 for these little maroon hanging baskets. They were really wet though, so I was just trying to like not touch them. This goldfish plant was pretty cute. It did have one little bloom on it. I just don't do well with those. I'm not exactly sure why. I'd like to think I'm better at watering my plants now than I used to be, so maybe I wouldn't neglect it as much, but also maybe I'm better at watering my plants now because I don't have ones that can't handle my neglect. This red Maranta hanging basket was really nice for $20 from Costa Farms. And then they had your assorted foliage table over here, some cute little Syngonium. I am on the lookout, again, like I said, for some plants for Normie's new enclosure. I probably should have snagged some Syngonium. They would have made for just like good foliage cover for him, but my brain was just like really not working in here. The Xanthosoma was really pretty. Some parlor palms on this table here, some Dracaena and heartleaf philodendron. Nothing really exciting over here. But then out of the corner of my eye, I did spot a plant. I was just waiting my turn because there was somebody over there looking at them. But this is the Schismatoglottis Weylichii, I think is how you say it. And look at how freaking beautiful this plant is. I love the long leaves. I love the variegation. They have a variegated one too that's like crazy expensive, but honestly this is definitely a more hard to find plant, and I'm not mad about it. Trending tropicals. So new plant alert in case you didn't know. Schismatoglottis Weylichii from Trending Tropicals, Costa Farm. Look at that leaf, so pretty. But I do want to see what else they have. It looks like they just got in a bunch of hanging baskets. This one is lemon lime Maranta. There's a bunch of Adansonii, new Trending Tropicals. They did get a lot of the Schismatoglottis in, so I filmed this on, oh gosh, what's today? Wednesday? I filmed this Tuesday? Monday? Tuesday? Tuesday. I filmed this on Tuesday, yesterday. So they should still have some if you want to run over there. I'm sorry, I have no idea what day it is. Some more lemon lime Maranta. And honestly, it's looking like a lot of just like the same stuff, just like bulk of a lot of the same plants. But over here on this table is just the usual H2O plants, some lemon lime upright philodendron, and that's really it for the foliage. They did have this Aglaonema as well. I think these are $15.98. This snake plant from Costa Farms, or Vigoro. I think those might be Vigoro. I don't know. I'm still distracted by the Schismatoglottis. They also got in like some floor plants, lots of snake plants, money trees, ZZ plants, stuff along those lines. And then we've got some assorted foliage here, some Syndapsis, and then I did manage to find brand spanking new, just delivered, exactly what I was looking for, is the variegated umbrella tree for Normie's enclosure. So I'm just inspecting the plant, making sure there's no pests on it. They do have a ton of them in stock, so obviously your girl is going to look through them and pick the best one. So I actually kind of like the first one I picked up, but these are all looking really healthy with new growth because they just got here, and they're only $5.48. So I was contemplating maybe getting two, but I genuinely don't know. So they did have some other cute foliage plants. I probably should have got like a Dracaena or like, again, one of these Syngonium or something too for him, but I wasn't really thinking straight. Over here they just have their orchids, some more goldfish plants, and some Dracaena and Peperomia in these terracotta pots. Nothing really super exciting for $7.98. Nothing really out of the ordinary over here. Just want to take a peek at the cacti and succulents before we go. This poor alocasia is in need of some love and attention. I think this is Ivory Coast or like pink something maybe. I can't see the price. $7.98. Same as the other ones, of course. A few more of them over here, and then that's really it. Just some sad cacti and succulents and aloe and the usual trash. Holy moly, you guys. It is hot. I'm sorry that you can hear the fan going. I usually turn it off, but it's just too hot. So yeah, that was the Home Depot, and they just got all that new stock in, and I'd say like nothing really new, obviously, besides that schismatic glottis that I was holding in my hand for the longest time, but I could not justify buying it because I just bought a whole bunch of other plants. I don't need a plant that I can't like propagate and sell right now. Like, I have to be smart, and I picked up like essential toilet paper, paper towel stuff. But I did get this little variegated Schefflera. Apparently they call it Moondrop. Never heard of it, but it is the more like white variegated one that I like. And this was like the tallest one they had. Hopefully I can get it to be happy. I'm gonna take it home and clean it up real good. It looks like it had like some sort of something at some point in time, so I am just gonna be like really careful and cautious and clean it up and take off any dead leaves or any leaves that look damaged. I don't know if you can tell, but then I'm gonna repot it. And I mean, the roots look healthy. They're literally coming up like out of the pot. So there's that, and you can see some in the bottom, which are some signs that you definitely want to look for. There's new growth on here too, so the plant itself is healthy. The new growth doesn't have any like leaf damage or anything. But yeah, we're gonna take this home, clean it up, and get Normie set up in his new enclosure. I definitely need more plants than this in there, but this was one that I at least wanted to throw in because it's bushy. To create like a little place for him to hide or climb or whatever the heck and bob he wants to do. So that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. Let me know if you saw anything that you would have snagged. I definitely caught them right before they're about to like restock. So if you are in the area, I would maybe like wait a few days and come back and see what they've got going on. Those schismatic glottis were gorgeous. I'll probably pick one up eventually. This was a really great opportunity to pick one up since they're brand new. And I would have got first dibs, but like I said, I can't justify it right now. I have too many other plants that are coming and that I've bought recently, so we need to chill because we just spent an obnoxious amount of money taking my cat to the vet yesterday. So we should just be a little bit mindful of where we're spending our money. So my plant budget is pretty much zero right now, unless I find, I've been just looking for like nice trailing Hoya that are easy and quick to propagate for you guys. So that I can justify because I'm making my money back on it. But that plant was beautiful. And I do have the other schismatic glottis at home that we got here, I think, maybe, potentially. No, we got that in New Hampshire. And it's doing well. It's definitely a thirsty plant, but it's doing well. So I'm confident enough to like get another one. Today was just not the day. So hopefully we find one again soon. I'm adding it to the list of plants that I definitely would like to purchase in the future. Again, just being mindful of what I'm getting and where I'm gonna put it. I don't really have space for another like foliage plant. I am getting another Hoya cabinet eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to swing it this month anymore, unfortunately, because the vet definitely cost like more than I anticipated, and I'm not sure that like dropping another $250 on a cabinet is the best idea. Although I could just like make payments on it, right? We'll have to figure it out. I'll have to unfortunately look at my bank account and figure it out. So stay tuned for that. We will be doing that eventually as soon as possible because your girl needs to get things organized like desperately. So also stay tuned for another purge on my Instagram. The last one was very successful. I appreciate everybody who snagged some plants from me. I'm gonna shut up because I'm hungry and I want to head home into the air conditioning. So if you enjoyed hanging out with me today, you should give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. There's a join button down there if you want to be part of the official plant fam. Get yourself those perky perks. If not, there's a super thanks button if you want to super thanks me. Everything is appreciated. Literally can't do this without you guys. I don't think you understand how much how grateful I am. But I'll spare you and I will end this video. I love you so very much. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Do not forget to spread kindness, and I will see you in the next one.